Well, I guess Sky can't figure out if she was offended or not, or if she was uncomfortable. It was a whole situation that happened while you were on vacation.
Yeah.
This has to do with a family member and underwear.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
I don't know what the situation is, but I'm assuming it has to do with you walking around again in your pajamas, not wearing a bra. Because remember one time, one of the family members told you that they were uncomfortable with you doing that.
Oh. Right.
That happened, Emily. One
Really?
time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Because
still...
you didn't have your bra on?
Right, yeah. But I still do that, but now I'm courteous enough to do the arm cross in front of my boobs, so it's like, is there a bra on? I don't know.
Good, because that's so uncomfortable when chicks do that and they're walking around, their boobs are flopping. You can see their...
Oh, it makes you uncomfortable,
makes
too.
me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't need
like,
to see some flapjacks hitting knees. You know what
I
I'm
have
saying?
like a couple neighbors that'll do this. Like they'll go out and we hang out front of our house while the kids like scooter and stuff. And a couple of these chicks will come out and they'll just have like their lounge clothes on to watch the kids. We're talking.
Heck yeah.
Like, can't you just put a bra on? That'd be cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too much.
No, went to Panda Express the other day and felt like if I put a sweatshirt on, it would be acceptable to not wear a bra. So, sweatshirt, bra.
They weren't.
What? What? They weren't in the chow mein? What?
No.
What are you going to say?
They didn't go under the sweatshirt.
Oh, under the sweatshirt. They're poking out under
they
the
hang that
sweatshirt.
low?
I was just making sure.
I didn't
Was
know.
it an extra large
Oh,
sweatshirt?
oh.
I was just
Like she
making
was going to
sure.
step on him?
Well, I don't know.
It's really,
They're
no.
hitting your knees?
Yeah,
Crazy,
no, I just
Sky.
flopped him over my shoulder, Thor. And then
Tied
I
him
was
in a bow?
I was good. Yeah. Thank you. So, no, this actually had nothing to do with me and my bralessness. This is somebody else, and it made me uncomfortable. But then I looked around the room, and not everybody seemed uncomfortable. So I didn't know, is this acceptable by society, or am I being the prude? So
Well, yes, you are.
you haven't heard
I know,
this scenario
but you are the
yet.
prude.
But you don't
Everybody
know.
knows that.
No,
Usually.
you could think this is weird too.
Okay, I'll
So-
give it a chance.
So we're visiting my brother and sister-in-law and, their kids and, we're having a nice little family visit. We stayed for a couple days and they live up like northeast. And so, as you know, it's been like the face of the frickin' sun lately. And so we're talking a good like 110, 115 degrees when we were there. So every day, everybody's in shorts and tank tops, if not in bathing suits in the pool. And so in bathing suits most of the time. And then next thing you know, we're hanging out and we had gotten out of the pool and some people took showers and we're getting ready and we're going to do dinner and whatever, but still hot as hell out. And all of a sudden, my brother-in-law comes out into the kitchen. I guess he had just gotten out of the shower and he's getting a glass of water. And in the living room is a part of his direct family, as well as me, my husband, and our 11-year-old daughter. And he walks out in the kitchen to get his glass of water and just starts talking to us like, hey, like a normal day, but he's in his underwear. And that's it.
Well, it depends what kind of underwear. Are we
They
going
are-
boxers brief, or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Okay, so Dingling isn't flipping out all the way.
Black-
You could see it though. It's tight.
Black
Probably
boxer
outline.
briefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Eyes up, Sky?
Oh.
Dude, like literally. So they have like, a couple, like a couch and a couple chairs. Well, the couch, the back of it is to the kitchen. So when I saw him come out in his underwear, I turned to my 11-year-old daughter and I go, hey, let's go sit on the couch. So we're both talking to him, but sitting on the couch with our back to him. But my husband's there talking like nothing's going on. His wife, his daughter talking like nothing's going on. And me and my daughter are like staring at the fireplace, even though everybody is behind us because
You can't see underwear.
I feel
Like you just said, wasn't he in a bathing suit earlier?
that's the mental struggle. I'm like, literally, we were just having a conversation with him in shorts and no shirt outside.
But this is too much.
But this is his underwear. Like he's
Must feel very comfortable with you.
well, yeah. I mean, I've known him since 20 plus years. I've known him forever. But and we are family. We're all we're family. So I don't know if that's acceptable or not. Like my husband was acting like nothing weird is
That's
going
his
on.
brother. I'm sure he's seen him in his underwear before.
But I would think he would give me the look like, oh, like this is weird because we're there. It's not just him in the living room. It's me, my daughter. It's all of us. So is that okay? Are guys allowed to walk around in their underwear? If it's family, is that different?
I don't know. I mean, I've definitely seen it before. I've seen, I've got uncles that do that. Don't give a shit.
And did you say your dad during like sleepovers would?
When we
He
get in
did?
trouble, so me and my D&D crew, if we got a little too rambunctious, like if I rolled
What
a
would
20.
Eddie? What would make? I was just gonna ask Eddie. What would make you guys get rambunctious? This Dungeons and Dragons
a
crew.
few things to me. If I roll a 20,
Yeah.
or
What-
if
so
you
what
know,
happened if you rolled the 20? How would the reaction
I'd be like,
be?
woo! Oh yeah! Throw something like that out.
Loud. Get
My
too
dad
loud.
would come stomping out in his fucking tidy whities and be like, "Hey, can you shut the hell up?" And I'd be like, "Oh shit, okay."
And it was tidy whiteys?
Always tidy whities.
Yeah.
My dad
Wow.
rocked the tidy whities,
And all your friends are sitting there, and your dad's
and
yelling
they
in
see
his.
him. Yeah, but we're all guys,
Right.
So I
Yeah, a
mean,
little different.
Would you guys ever argue? And
Yes.
oh really?
Oh, yeah.
What would cause a big argument?
I mean, it could be anything,
For
you know.
you and Art, maybe.
Well, if
Oh.
Art, he's the DM,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
and
wouldn't
if
argue
so,
with the DM.
you're not really. It's not really. It's frowned upon.
Wow.
But
Is
if
that
we're not
judge?
liking where the campaign is going, or if we're feeling there's shenanigans going on, yeah, there could be some disagreements. Big time.
Would your dad ever have to come down and say, "Hey, you boys, no more. We're done. We're going to bed now."
He could. He might say lights out.
Lights
wow,
out.
lights. Would that
Wow.
be devastating?
Well, we wouldn't really do it.
What,
Oh, you
flashlights?
badass.
Flashlights.
Oh, you badass.
Flashlights still rolling.
Would you guys get under a big cover, big sheet?
Oh yeah, build a fort.
Wait, what?
That's the way to go, bro.
Damn.
So yeah, underwear has been seen before.
Damn.
But it's not my style. Like if I had family over, even if I'm really tight with them, I'm not walking around in my underwear.
Your in-laws are over. You're not gonna come out in your
Well, it'd be
underwear.
Grandma Nancy's guy, and that'd be really weird.
Well, but like your sister-in-law is there, and she's
No.
hanging out. You're not gonna walk into the living
Definitely
room and
not.
talk to her like
no,
nothing's going
no,
on.
I'm a little bit more conservative with my sweet treats.
Your sweet
So
treats.
no, I'm not doing that. Do you do that, Thor?
No, not in front of anyone other than my parents or my
So
fiance.
even if your parents are there, you're walking
yeah,
around
my
in your
parents
underwear?
are
Oh,
there.
really?
Really?
Yeah. If my parents are there, I don't care.
What are you, a boxer brief guy?
Yeah.
Forget.
Yeah, boxer brief guy. But I'll usually wear shorts and no shirt. That's as far as I go.
Oh,
But
you
if
don't
I,
go in boxer briefs.
no,
What about your sister?
if-
What if your sister?
No.
Oh, pardon
No, that's weird.
Okay.
If I had a brother-in-law, if my brother-in-law did this in front of my kid,
And Haley.
Haley, I would be like, "Hey man, could you put clothes on?"
Okay,
I would
But
100%
if you were
say
at
so.
their
Really?
place,
Yes.
you'd say that.
Yes.
Really?
I'd be like, "Hey, we're gonna put some pants on," or I would say something like that.
No
100
pants
But
day?
funny,
million
funny.
percent. Yeah, funny way, but 1,000,000%. That's just weird. I would never. I'd feel so, especially in front of your daughter. That's what's so weird about it to me.
Yeah, and
Like,
I didn't
that's
know.
really weird.
I didn't know
There's
if
Uncle Underwear again.
Yeah, that's really creepy. And I'm like kind of surprised your husband wasn't like, "Hey, could
Well,
you put
that's-
some pants on, bro?"
Well, his reaction made me think, "Oh, am I overreacting
No, I
to
don't think
this
so at
right
all.
now?" And I didn't know if my daughter was uncomfortable. I probably made it weird for her because
You don't say.
Well, just I know it's his house, but if you have guests over, it's like, come on.
But maybe, like he said,
You know.
I've known these people all my life,
Yeah.
and it's not a big deal. I'm comfortable
No,
with
that's
them.
weird.
You know what? This actually happened the other day at my house.
What?
This happened with us.
You
It
just
was.
walk around in your broad
It wasn't.
panties.
It wasn't me
Oh.
actually.
I wouldn't be
Typical.
surprised.
It wasn't me.
The mailman
plumber's
shows
there,
up. Emily,
yeah.
oh hey.
Wait, she lifts
I
it up.
flashed
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would I do that?
Oh, it's Emily.
Well, you leave the house when workers come over.
That's
so
true.
Yeah, so who knows?
That's a massive
It's-
difference.
There's no rules
I mean,
over there.
what?
There's no rules over
There
there.
is rules over there, except for until this time. I don't know what happened here. We were sitting at the house the other night, and I was cooking dinner. Reed was watching TV, and my fiance Robert was like in the house doing stuff around the house. And then in the door walks our nanny / neighbor / my friend Sharon.
First of all, she's not a nanny. Okay, you keep saying
That
you've
is so
always
true.
called her your nanny.
Yeah, she's
your
not your
son is
nanny.
11. She doesn't even watch him anymore. So she's not your nanny.
Slash neighbor slash friend. Why not just say
My friend.
My friend?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Why?
She used to babysit.
Because she was-
I feel like she's not your friend if you need to go nanny, friend, neighbor.
Yeah, nanny comes first.
Yeah.
Because it explains like like how well we know her. I feel like.
But nobody
Friend does as well. I mean,
I mean,
she's your friend.
no
Makes
one
she's
more
a
sense.
neighbor who we're really close with, who's over quite a bit, almost
Honestly-
4 days a week.
She's still your nanny.
She's actually watching Reed this week. Every day this week, she's watching him in the
So
morning
that
and
means a
taking him
nanny.
to
You know
camp.
what a nanny
You could
is?
say-
I've always said nanny.
She's
'cause
our
I
au pair.
well, I don't know what to say.
Can't you
What
say
country is she
my
from?
close friend?
Yeah, but
you
like-
don't need to give us. The audience doesn't care that much to have this long description of this
I
random
mean, it's
person.
3 words, so it's not that long.
My neighbor, nanny slash friend.
It's just been a habit. It's what I've always called her. When she was watching him every day for a whole year, I don't know what else I would have called her. I never knew.
Our close friend.
Sitter?
Yeah, she's a babysitter.
The babysitter.
Yeah.
Well, I just always use the word nanny. So
Okay.
anyway, that human being walked into our house who comes in quite a bit, and Robert was getting ready to
She's
take
a
a shower.
slash neighbor.
Slash neighbor.
Slash
That's
neighbor
the
slash
slash
nanny.
neighbor part.
Gotcha.
Thank you
Slash
for
It all
saying
makes
that,
sense now.
Eddie.
Yeah, right? Glad
Is
we
she
knew that.
anything else? She's neighbor, friend, nanny. Is she anything else? Just to be clear.
No,
Personal
nanny
shopper.
slash
I have
neighbor
people
slash friend.
emailing me asking,
Oh,
does she
man.
do more
nanny
stuff?
slash neighbor slash friend.
Wow.
Social
That's
media
it.
friend?
That's it.
Just 3. No, just 3.
Damn.
Just
Are-
those 3.
Wow.
Neighborhood watch?
No. Don't get crazy, Sky.
all right.
Just those 3 things. So Robert's walking around, or Robert's getting ready to go take a shower, and Sharon's in the living room. Well, all of a sudden, Robert walks out of the bathroom, and he's wearing his underwear.
Thanks, Danny.
No, is that what he came out to say? That's weird.
Her name
Yeah.
is Danny?
No.
No, it said Sharon.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Sharon.
Sharon.
What do you
It's
think
not
of Danny
Danny.
for?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
He walks out in his underwear, just goes,
Thanks, Danny.
And then runs back.
and then runs back in.
Runs back in.
Interesting.
He didn't do that. No, so he walks out to come grab something before he got in the shower, and he's wearing his boxer briefs.
Do you find that inappropriate?
And so I kind of gave a double take because he sat there and then conversed with Sharon.
Wait, what?
He said, "Oh, hey Sharon, how's it going?" And then they start talking about something, and they're actually having a full conversation. And
Cock's
Robert's
out,
in
ready
there.
to go.
His cock is not out. It's in there. It's tucked in.
Ready to go.
But he's in there with nothing on but his boxer briefs. And so I felt a little uncomfortable about it.
A little?
I didn't say anything, but I began to think, is this normal?
Right.
Like kind of the same way you were
Dude's
thinking.
in his underwear in front of your nanny. And
So
you're
now
wondering
this is the
if
nanny
that,
part?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm guessing if you want to call her your nanny,
Yeah.
and then the man is
Yeah.
in front of the nanny
Yeah.
in underwear,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's a lot worse than a family member.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So I should say something
it's highly inappropriate.
if you're calling her nanny, neighbor, friend, then yeah, it's super inappropriate.
If
If you were
it's someone
saying
you
if you were saying
pay.
she's a really close family member, like almost a family member,
Yeah.
then it'd still be inappropriate.
weird, but okay.
But I can counter.
You go nanny?
That's weird.
Yeah.
If you put
That's
nanny in the
weird.
title,
Ooh.
I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Put your
That's
fucking
really
pants
weird.
on, dude.
That's really weird.
Now, do you think she was phased? Did you see on her face any concern or awkwardness?
Was she looking down? Like, what do we
She
got? What do we got
might-
going down
She
there?
might have been. I mean, we are really, really close because you heard the friend part,
Well,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're a nanny,
Yeah.
you get really close to your family.
I mean, for years now, we've been very, very close. She's older. She's in her like late 50s, early 60s.
So is Robert.
Oh,
That's a great
true.
point.
That's really true.
That's a great
Can
point.
relate.
So,
Yeah.
so
That's
she
how we did it back in my day.
They talk about the old times
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That's why they get along so.
You can walk around in your
Cute.
underwears, your skivvies.
Yeah.
Emily comes
Yeah.
walking in there like, look at this whippersnapper.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Where's your underwear?
They're underneath my clothes.
Oh,
I mean,
Weird.
Why are you
Weird.
acting like that,
you
Rob?
got your undergarments?
God, that's funny.
It's so weird.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She didn't give any look of like, she didn't freak out.
And you
She
didn't
didn't look
mention
concerned
it.
at all.
And you didn't mention it?
I didn't mention it. I just kept cooking the dinner.
If you were,
then,
really great with one of your really good friends, you walked over there and you were hanging out, and say Chili Dog Tim, who you are really close with, he comes walking out in his underwear. Faze you? You're like, what's
Yes.
going on with that chili dog down there?
Well, here's the question though: how would you describe Chili Dog Tim? Is it friend or neighbor slash friend?
my neighbor slash friend.
That-
Wow.
like garage style, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where you guys
Garage
hang out.
hang
in the
out.
garage.
Exactly.
So you go over to your neighbor slash friend, and Chili Dog Tim
Right,
comes
Chili
out
Dog
in his
Tim.
underwear. That will throw you for a loop.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I feel like I'd probably say something. I'd probably
What
go,
would you say?
"Where's your pants?
Okay.
Why'd your pants on, dude?"
But your man can do it to her and you're like, is this awkward? Is this weird?
Yeah, I guess I didn't want to make it weirder than it was to say something in front of her.
Okay, I know then, but
Yeah.
actually, I would have. I would have been like, Robert, put your fucking pants on. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's very weird.
Like, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, thanks, Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
No, her name is Emily.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
it's
gets
Emily.
confused. He's
Thanks,
up there.
Danny.
He's up there.
older,
You know?
yeah.
Oh, really?